Hello everyone! Welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video like up. In Los Angeles, emotions are running at a fever pitch once again, and the fallout from Luna's shocking confession has everyone's nerves stretched to the breaking point. The Forresters are known for drama, but this week, the chaos feels personal. Raw, painful, and impossible to escape, Ridge Forrester, a man known for both his fiery temper and his fierce loyalty, is about to unleash a storm that no one, not even Bill Spencer, may be able to calm. The world of the rich and beautiful is about to get darker, more dangerous, and more emotionally explosive than ever before. It all begins with the truth, Luna's truth. Her secret, one she'd been hiding for months, finally explodes in spectacular fashion, and now the Forrester family is left reeling. The revelation didn't just hurt one person. It burned through every layer of trust that the Forresters had built. Ridge, who has been the cornerstone of the family's strength, finds himself trembling with fury. He feels deceived, manipulated, and betrayed. For Ridge, deception has always been unforgivable, especially when it strikes at the heart of his family's business and his personal life. And Luna, once the promising young designer he saw potential in, is now the face of betrayal. Brooke, ever the peacemaker, tries to reason with him. She knows that Ridge's anger can be destructive, that once he declares someone an enemy, there's rarely a path to redemption. But Ridge isn't listening. In his mind, Luna's actions weren't just reckless, they were dangerous. She crossed a line that no one can easily step back from. His words echo through the Forrester mansion as he vows that Luna will never set foot in Forrester Creations again. He wants her name erased from every design, every credit, every future project. He wants her gone, permanently. Meanwhile, Luna is struggling to pick up the pieces of her shattered world. Her intentions were never malicious. She had only wanted to find her place, to prove her worth in a world filled with powerful personalities and hidden agendas. But one mistake, one moment of weakness, has turned her life into a living nightmare. She knows that Ridge is furious, and she knows that the wrath of a Forrester can destroy careers overnight. What she doesn't know is that Ridge's vow for payback isn't just professional. It's personal. He feels she's embarrassed the family, and worse, that she's tainted Forrester's legacy. Bill Spencer, however, is not one to sit idly by while someone he cares about is dragged through the mud. He's always been the kind of man who thrives in conflict, who enjoys a challenge, and protecting Luna now becomes his newest battle. He steps up, boldly and unapologetically, ready to take on Ridge, Forrester Creations, and anyone else who dares to stand in Luna's way. For Bill, this isn't just about justice, it's about redemption. Luna reminds him of someone he once loved, someone who made him believe there was good in the world. And now, he feels responsible for shielding her from the storm. As the tension escalates, the office becomes a battleground. Ridge and Bill face off in a confrontation that sends shockwaves through everyone present. Ridge's voice is ice cold as he accuses Bill of meddling in family affairs. Bill, never one to back down, counters with his trademark arrogance, warning Ridge that he won't allow anyone to destroy Luna's future. Their argument isn't just about Luna anymore. It's about power, say ego, and dominance. These two titans have clashed before, but this time the stakes are higher. The room feels like it could ignite from the sheer force of their words. Steffi watches in silence. Torn between loyalty and compassion, Luna had been a friend, a confidant during difficult times. Steffi knows the pain of being misunderstood and judged too harshly. Part of her wants to stand up for Luna, to stop her father from going too far. But she also understands that Ridge is acting from a place of deep hurt, not logic. She senses that something about Luna's confession doesn't quite add up, that maybe there's more to the story than anyone realizes. Hope, too, feels conflicted. Luna's creative spark had been undeniable, and she'd brought a fresh energy to Forrester Creations. Hope can't help but wonder if they're all making a mistake by turning their backs on her so quickly. She remembers all too well how it feels to be on the receiving end of Ridge's wrath. But Hope also knows that defending Luna could bring her right into Ridge's line of fire, and she's not sure she's ready to battle him again. As Luna's world continues to crumble, she finds herself standing alone outside the Forrester mansion, staring up at the windows, glowing with light. She feels like she's looking into a world that used to welcome her, a world she desperately wanted to belong to. But now she's nothing more than a shadow on its doorstep. The tears she's been holding back finally fall. She whispers to herself that she'll fight. She won't let them destroy her completely. She knows that she made a mistake, but she also knows that she's being punished for more than her actions. She's being punished for not being a Forrester. The next day, Luna meets Bill in secret. He tells her that he's working on something that will clear her name, something that will force Ridge to back off. Luna doesn't know whether to trust him, but she's out of options. Bill's confidence is infectious. He assures her that Ridge may think he's untouchable, but even a Forrester has weaknesses. Bill intends to exploit every single one of them. For a moment, Luna feels a glimmer of hope. Maybe, just maybe, she can reclaim her life. But hope is fleeting. Ridge is already several steps ahead. He's begun an internal investigation, quietly digging into Luna's past, determined to expose every lie, every secret she's ever kept. His obsession grows. Brooke becomes worried, fearing that Ridge's need for vengeance will consume him entirely. She tries to reason with him, pleading that revenge never heals wounds. It only deepens them. But Ridge won't listen. He believes that Luna used the family's trust for her own gain, and he refuses to forgive or forget. Elsewhere, Lee Finnegan gets drawn into the chaos. Her connection to Luna, through family ties, adds another layer of tension. She warns Luna that Ridge isn't someone she can reason with, that once he decides you're an enemy, he'll destroy you completely. Lee advises her to walk away, to start over somewhere new, far from Los Angeles and the toxic web of the Forrester-Spencer feud. But Luna refuses. She's not running. She's determined to face whatever comes her way, even if it means standing alone. As the week unfolds, the emotional stakes keep rising. Brooke confronts Bill privately, warning him that his involvement is making things worse. She knows how volatile Ridge can be when he feels threatened, and now Bill's interference is only adding fuel to the fire. Bill, however, remains unbothered. He smirks, telling Brooke that Ridge doesn't scare him. He never has. Brooke sees the dangerous glint in his eyes and realizes that this isn't just about Luna anymore. It's about Ridge and Bill's decades-long rivalry, reigniting with new intensity. At Forrester Creations, the employees whisper nervously. Everyone senses the shift in the air. The tension so thick it's almost unbearable. Meetings are cut short, projects delayed, and conversations end abruptly. Whenever Luna's name comes up, her designs, once praised for their originality, now sit untouched, locked away like forbidden artifacts. Even RJ seems distant, unable to defend Luna in front of his father. Luna can feel herself fading from their world, but she refuses to disappear quietly. One night, Ridge finds himself alone in his office, staring at a sketch Luna once drew. It's a beautiful piece, elegant, inspired, full of heart. For a brief moment, he hesitates. He remembers the excitement she brought to the team, the way she had reminded him of his own early days in fashion. But then he thinks of the betrayal, the pain it caused, and his heart hardens once more. He rips the drawing in half, muttering that no one betrays a Forrester, and walks away unscathed. The next morning, Bill makes his move. He arrives at Forrester Creations, with Luna by his side, a defiant gleam in his eyes. Ridge is caught off guard, but only for a second. The two men face each other like opposing forces of nature. Ridge, fueled by righteous anger, and Bill, driven by stubborn loyalty. Their exchange is electric. Ridge tells Bill that Luna is finished, that no amount of money or power will save her this time. Bill fires back that Ridge isn't the judge, jury, or executioner of anyone's fate, not even his own. Their voices rise, echoing through the halls, drawing an audience of stunned onlookers. Luna, trembling but resolute, steps forward. She admits her mistakes again, but this time she refuses to let shame control her. She tells Ridge that she never meant to hurt anyone, that her choices came from fear, not malice. She looks him in the eye and says that destroying her won't fix anything. It will only make him someone he doesn't want to be. Ridge doesn't respond, but the look in his eyes suggests her words have landed somewhere deep, even if he won't admit it. After they leave, Ridge sits in silence. He knows Luna's right, at least partially. He's let anger dictate too many of his choices. But pride is a powerful thing, and he can't bring himself to back down just yet. Brooke enters quietly, placing a hand on his shoulder. "Let it go," she whispers. "You've already won. Don't let this destroy who you are." Ridge exhales deeply but says nothing. His war with Luna may be nearing its end, but the scars it leaves behind will take much longer to fade.